a little bit now, and I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
This one complete right side to McDonald. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On second down, Dobbs. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
From the shotgun, here's Dobbs. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And it's fielded at the 34. Powering his way forward. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
And now it's Rosen looking. Open man, Switzer complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. 4th down. Here's Rosen. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 1:58 to go in this first half of play. We'll come back to Tampa after this timeout. This quarterback now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Jones. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Stephon Tuitt came out of Notre Dame as another one of those really tall defensive ends, and you just wonder, would they be able to have the leverage to bend and make plays? I think he just gave us an answer with that tackle.
Now Rosen looking to throw. He'll get this one to Switzer. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. The Bucs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Rosen. Open man has got it. It's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's first and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. That's complete right around the 8. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
Watch it now, Barney!
They get it to him running left. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on third and goal. Here's Rosen to throw, escaping the pressure right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up first and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Again, it's Bell. Oh, spinning away. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That good for 19 and a first down.
Hurry up, let's go! Jack 16. Snickers, you gotta spin. Jack 16. Double bump. Right.
Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line. So we've hit halftime here in Tampa with the Bucs out in front. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Flex round!
They go play action here on first down. Buying time to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Jason Pierre-Paul able to get in there and take him down for a loss of 3. On second down, it's Bell. And he's got some space here. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 13 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. Throwing here, Dobbs.
Despite the blitz, he's still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing, off-basing and run fits, and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
At that time, 15 yards and a first down. Dobbs now 3 out of 5 since taking over as he's given his guys a first down. First carry for James Conner. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Stop made there by Gerald McCoy.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And the Steelers on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Dobbs. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And Boswell missed it. Missed it to the right. No good. And this score will stay right where it is.
It looked good when it left his foot, but he kind of sliced it a little bit, and he winds up missing it wide right.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Bud Dupree, a former first-round pick, in on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now let's go. All right, now lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On second down, here's Rosen. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney.
On third down, Rosen. Over the middle, he finds Godwin, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. This quarterback now 13 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. T.J. Watt in on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Leopard! Leopard! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! Detroit!
On second down, Rosen. That's caught by Howard. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
The Bucs on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Gonna throw right side here, complete. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Now whistles here before the snap. Looked like one of the Bucs may have moved. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. After the penalty, it's Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Again, it's Jones. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Watch it now, Barney! Barney! Over! All right, now, lucky 56! Lucky 56!
From the gun on third down, it's Rosen. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. T.J. Watt in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to fourth down. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And the lead now increases to 20-0. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
They'll try and get the running game going with Bell. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Now Dobbs. Bill Bice, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Demarcus Lawrence in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. On third down, here's Bell. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on fourth.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on fourth down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Josh Jackson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Leopard! Watch it now, Barney!
They'll pitch it out to Jones. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there, and now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Leopard! Over!
Now it's Rosen. And that is incomplete.
While we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore, I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
To return, it's Cam Sutton.
In this position, trying to get back into the game. Teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now Ben hit, and he lost the football. It's loose, and he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about. So they obviously declined that, and it is a touchdown.
They still had the option, but let's face it.
There's no option.
There's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.
Extra point good by Catanzaro, and that will extend this big lead. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Sutton now to return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
And throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So 5 yards there is where the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently, that didn't happen.
After the penalty, it's Bell. And he's got Rome. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. It's a big run that time by Bell. 51 yards. And for those worried about whether or not Le'Veon's explosiveness would return, I think we just had our answer.
ACL? What ACL? This guy's back running as if he were totally healthy and never had an issue.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Double.
Roethlisberger with a give to Bell. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And this is going to be incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. Now a toss. This is Connor. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. So give him the 1st down. 1st and goal after a pickup of 4. And the decision to go for it pays off. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
What a game this defense has played. They're pitching a shutout, so it'll be fun to watch down the stretch to see if their defensive coordinator continues to be as aggressive as he's been all game long.
On second down, Roethlisberger. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
And the penalty certainly makes things tougher here as they try again, third and goal. Here's Bell. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 7 might change the thought process here as they have some options on fourth and goal.
Another stop on third down, and this defense still hasn't allowed a touchdown to this point.
And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Le'Veon Bell, no shades there at 2015 against the Chargers where he stumbled in. Here he can't get in. And this shutout is going to continue as the defense holds again. Now Rosen back into his end zone. He's going to loft one deep left. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Let's go!
Now a first down carry by Bell. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Roethlisberger going to hand to Bell. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. Right back to him on first down. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this.
Hurry up, let's go!
Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. A screen to Bell. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. On third down, that's Bell. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up fourth down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on fourth.
Focus.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is incomplete. Ryan Smith right there defensively. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
And they try to sweep to Jones. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Leopard! Watch him now, Barney! Barney!
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's Mike. Bring it!
They'll go again to Jones. Flash the power and able to get it to the 10-yard line with it. And that helps get them out from the shadow of their own goalpost.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Gun! 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 Gun!
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. Out to the left there and complete to Howard. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Here's Bryan Anger now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And he'll get this away into the humid Florida sky. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. They are down big. They have not scored a single point. I don't know. Are they so defeated at this point you just want to get in the locker room, get the heck out of here?
That is one way to approach it. Sometimes coaches say, that's it, okay? It hasn't worked all game. There's no sense in doing something now. Let's get out of here. No one gets hurt. But others will look at it and say, we still...
And that's caught inside the 35. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Hurry up, let's go! Corner, corner!
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Forced out to his left. He's going to let it. And this is caught inside the 5. And they do stop him, but he takes it all the way to the 2. Little OT scramble drill that